that, and I think it's quite disgraceful what's going on. But to be honest with you, that some of the Muslims down here don't speak for every Muslim.
No, of course they don't.
I live with Muslim people, and I tell you, they're some of the most decentest people you can get.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's not in dispute. I mean, I know.
Oh yeah, no, I know that.
I know good Muslims. You know good Muslims. And we know that the Islamic Dawah team don't represent most Muslims. They represent a Salafist, thuggish ideology that needs to be challenged.
Yeah, of course, but you know what it is. I mean, you've got that Mohammedan jab and people like that. I mean, look, if I'm truthful, I think there's good and bad in everything. Even in them, it's just that at the moment they're acting and behaving badly. But there's always good in them as well, you know, to try and bring that out. That's the job in itself.
I mean, the England that you grew up with is dead. It's gone. It's an England.
Yeah, but I think that multiculturalism does work.
Yeah. I don't. I don't think that liberal multiculturalism. I think that we Christians have been practicing a form of multiculturalism for 2,000 years. You know, the church has always been multi-ethnic and multinational. So we Christians don't need any lectures on how to make multiculturalism work. And I can say confidently as a Christian, when I've had a successful model of multiculturalism for 2,000 years, that liberal multiculturalism as practiced by modern Western society is not working. And we should reject it and replace it with something better. The reason why multiculturalism works in the church, multinationalism, multi-ethnicism, is because what unites the church is that they share a common set of beliefs and a common set of values. Whereas multiculturalism in liberal society says everyone have your own beliefs and your own values, and what that creates is separation. Because everyone is constantly feeling the threat that their values and that their beliefs are under attack. Yeah. You know? So what we need in this country is to adopt the Christian model and say that the state will adopt a common set of beliefs and a common set of values that everyone who interacts with the state has to acquiesce to. But you know what's happened to the English, brother? The English have been beaten spiritually and morally. They are apologetic, they are bashful about being English in their own country, and they have been disconnected from their own identity, the own root of their identity, which is the church. Saint Bede was the first Christian historian. King Alfred the Great, the first Christian king. These were both key figures in English identity, and most English people have no knowledge of them at all. The Christian church and English identity are deeply interwoven, and there can be no revitalization, no renaissance of English culture to take profound pride and identify with their Christian heritage. And that includes the Irish as well. But this is the point. We, in a liberal society, we are encouraged to blur all the religions and treat them as the same and see them as the same. But actually, when you look into it, and I've got a religious studies degree, when you look into it, the different religions are fundamentally different. Fundamentally different. Radically different. Islam and Christianity do not teach the same doctrines, and they don't teach the same values. We have completely different ways of interpreting how life should be ordered and how life should be structured, and about what's important and not. So as Christians, like, I believe that if the Christians hide away in their churches and we continue to follow this emasculated spirituality, well, no wonder no one's listening to us. We're not a contender. The only way that the church can enter into society the way that is meaningful is if it rediscovers the fact that the church once had balls and the church needs to have balls again. You know?
But I mean, you're all for getting some more Christians down here
we need,
from the church, though.
We need the right Christians here.
No, but I mean, you want the people from the church to
yes,
come.
The Christian church should be organised enough to send its missionaries and its evangelists here to the corner, Christians with a strong Christian identity who are educated in apologetics and polemics.
Would you say a lot of people then have left Christianity?
Absolutely, loads of people are leaving Christianity. And the reason why they're leaving Christianity is because the church has reduced the faith to a simple, effeminate ceremony. Whereas the faith that the apostles preached and that the church has practiced up until very recent times has been a total identity. It is an identity based on Christ, with its own value system, with its own worldview, with its own sense of identity, with its own sense of ethics, with its own political narrative, with its own social narrative, with its own, and it gives birth to customs and cultures and, you know, a way of living as a society and as a community, and we've lost that sense of that. Whereas, if you believe the Salafist muppets that come here every week, selling this idea of Sharia law as this perfect political system that's going to solve all our problems, well, the reality is we only have to look at Saudi Arabia, where Islam has dominated for 1400 years, to see that Sharia law hasn't got the answer. Right. It hasn't got the answer for Saudi Arabia, so why has it got the answer for England?
Yeah, fair enough. That's nice point.
Our faith is the right faith. Take it, embrace it, own it, live by it, present it, let it form your inner man, let it make you a better person, and by making you a better person, it'll make your community a better person, and your community better, your society better.
Not right just yet, Bob. But then again, I also think that Mohammed Hijab could be a nice guy. I know, because I don't think that he's just... I know he's come out and said a few stupid things and that, but you know what? There's good and bad in all of it.
Mohammed Hijab needs Jesus.
Well, I don't know what to say, but I'm just saying, maybe, you know, there's always good in other people.
Yes,
as well,
yeah,
so.
But what we mustn't do is, we have been cultivated within liberal society to talk about a narrative of the positive. So we have to look for the good in other people. That is true.
Yeah.
But we must not allow that narrative to blind us from the obvious. That you've got people like Gary McFarlane, Abdul Hakim, is his
Abdul Hamid.
Hamid? No, not Hamid. Hakim, I think is his name. Yeah, the Gary McFarlane figure. I mean, you mustn't allow this narrative of seeking the positive to blind you to the realities that there are certain groups in our society that mean to do us harm, and it is not wrong to oppose them.